Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Tonight it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys been on a 2-game slide since winning their opener a few weeks back. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on the national stage like this. Really, his entire career, he's demonstrated incredible poise, no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, you look at this Patriots defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Milton Williams drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd. They feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Patriots take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie out of the University of Kentucky.
And when you watch him play, you see even early in his NFL career, he's a guy that has the ability to change a game with his legs, and that's really important early on to understand who he is. And his coaching staff, they do. I think they're going to let him freewheel it a bit out there because they know how difficult it is for defenses to try and keep him hemmed in.
Dragon 60.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step.
Their mobile, agile quarterback. His second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute it, we can walk away with a win.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. But you look at this Patriots defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number one in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Second and 10.
All right, come on.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Wright's got it. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards.
We talk so much about run after the catch or rack. A term coined by our very own, the coach, John Madden, the legendary one himself. And you definitely won't find a better illustration of it than right here. He's going to take this one, and away he goes. Nearly takes him away from the field before finally being tracked down.
And he stopped immediately there. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Another run by Bigsby. And he'll go out of looks like right at the 40. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Well, the Patriots are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season, and they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Count the 60, count the 60. 19 Lions.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Well, these 2 teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami.
Here we go. Set. Hook. 70 Lions. 18, 5 in. Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 7. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18.
Etienne up the middle. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Cougar 19.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Andy Borregales on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Dolphins offense returning to the field. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
On the zone read to give the right. slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
For a Dolphins first down.
They'll go right back to right. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 45-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Ready, shot.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt.
An 8 yards gain. It's 4th down.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So here are the Patriots to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Looking to put a drive together.
Get it.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tua going to give this to Wright. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's 4th down.
Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. New England's offense set to go. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, trying to atone for it here on this drive.
That's good for our Patriots.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On 1st down, right back to ETN. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Let's go.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Viking 18. 60, tap the 60.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. Complete to Wright. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, here's Tua. Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Micah Parsons. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Ready. Wait, team, wait.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. It's taken to the 26. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hanson for our halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. The season.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
70, Timberwolf. Ready.
Here's 2nd and 8. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Ready.
First down, Patriots.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Ready.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. Powering his way forward. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Trevor Etienne. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 71 yards. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Cowboy 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Viking 18.
Here's a give to Bigsby. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Ready,
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And Bigsby once more. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ready.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 101 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Patriots, 1st down.
70 Timberwolves.
New England.
Dragon 60.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Touchdown, Patriots. From 4 yards out. And the Patriots will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. His first career touchdown pass, and it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Miami set to take over.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A give up the middle to right. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll lead here to a third down. So they'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Looking to pass. Tua. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the Patriots' 31-yard line.
They'll give this to Wright, running right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On the give, this is Wright. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. 2 are going to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Milton Williams, his second sack of the night. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And his kick here is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
ready, Timberwolves.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. And that is incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Miami's offense set and ready to go. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much.
Now Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. That's right. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Hill going to go in motion right. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua.
That's Tua's running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now As you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So Tua and the Dolphins down by 10. A minute 13 to play. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. 1st and 10.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's Tua. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins 1st down as he'll get this up past the 40.
And the Dolphins
Throwing Tua. He's got to complete to Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This is 1st and 10.
That's another Dolphins 1st down.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Now Tua. That'll be caught by Hill. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 37.
That's another Dolphins.
And he'll spike it with exactly 30 seconds now left on the clock. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Tua. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Here's Tua. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Tua to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 1918. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles.
From the gun, Bigsby. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Another one in the books for us, partner. Always great to be by your side, and